right? And now, price discrimination. So you should thank, to the economists who developed this concept. And why is that? Because we know that whether we operate monopoly, there's going to be deadweight lost. But thanks to the economists who came up with this idea, government should do nothing at all. What if there is a solution? We can increase profit and we can increase quantity as well. So the deadweight loss is that monopoly is not producing enough, right? So in that case, it's a win-win situation, right? Profit is also increased, the production is also increased. That is amazing, that is a miracle, right? For monopoly to operate in a society in which monopoly has to be very responsible. In that case, monopoly is actually earning a huge lots of money, right? So what this practice is called, we call this practice price discrimination. So not a very complicated concept. It's a very simple concept in which the same good at different prices at different customers, even though the cost of producing for the two customers are same, right? For example, did you notice the iPhone prices are different at different countries? In China it is different, in America it is different, in Hong Kong it is different, right? Some may say that the internet services, or the some parts, or the machine inside the iPhone, they are also different. But not, if we just ignore that one as well, even then they are charging different prices. Okay, let's leave that example. Let's just take the example of chicken in Shanghai, or let's not take that, cinema, movie tickets, right? Did you notice that the price movie tickets in Chongqing districts is high than Songjiang district? Why is that? It's the same movie, right? It's the same movie, but why is the cinemas are charging a higher price? Or even inside the same cinema, there is a Hongqiao Art Center, and there is a very nice cinema over there. Even then, they are charging different prices. Why is that? Right? Why is that? So let's talk about this. So price discrimination is not possible when good is sold in a competitive market, since there are many firms and all selling at the market price. So in order to price discriminate, the firm must have the market power. The company has a sole proprietorship, right? In that case, company has a market power, negotiate the price. It means selling same product at different prices in different markets. So you see that even in cinema, the front seats, they are costly, or the middle seats, they are costly. They have a price discrimination, right? So why they are doing this? Because by doing so, they are increasing their revenue, but they are increasing the quantity available. How a cinema can price discriminate? By the use of time as well. At night, between, after lunch, before sleeping time, before 9, the price is skyrocketing. But after late night or early morning shows, they have small prices, or prices decreased, right? Movie is the same, right? Similarly, for air ticket, there are executive class, there is middle class, there economic, economic class. It's like that. The destination is the same, and also the plane is the same. Why you are charging different prices, right? To increase the quantity so that they can eliminate this deadweight loss. By eliminating the deadweight loss, what they are doing, they are increasing their own profit as well. So perfect discrimination is that a perfect price discrimination refers to the situation when the monopolist knows exactly the willingness to pay for each customer and can charge each customer at different prices, in which you know the market 100%. But in reality, the word perfect is not applicable. There may be some kind of plus and minus percentage. So two important concepts of price discrimination is that it increases the profit and it reduces the deadweight loss. Right? That is the marvel of price discrimination. So by price discrimination, what they are doing, let me just make a graph here so that you can understand. So what was the deadweight loss here? This is the average total cost. This is the marginal cost. This is the price. And this is the MR. If that is the case, we are producing here MC is equal to MR. And in that case, this is the cost and this is the price. So the deadweight loss is, let me just highlight it, deadweight loss is that triangle, right? What if you charge different prices? This is price 1, this is price 2, right? Did you notice something? Right? Did you notice something here? That deadweight loss from charging P2 is only this much. We have to produce here, we're charging different prices. This much is eliminated by charging this price. See, further eliminated by charging this price, further eliminated by charging this price, further eliminated, right? From different charging different prices, you can eliminate the deadweight loss and you have a chance to earn huge profit as well. So let me just remove it so that we can see a very nice diagram. Okay. Here. So the question that should be asked, see why the marginal cost is horizontal. Marginal cost is upward sloping, right? Why this is? Because this is natural. Your book, take the example of natural monopoly, right? Because natural monopoly exists right now, others exist rarely. But see, let me just remove it, this mess here. So here, if we charge a price here, MC is equal to MR, the price is above. By doing so, what we are trying to do, this is the wedge, and by charging different prices, we are increasing the our profit and reducing the deadweight loss. So by price discrimination, we are basically reducing our deadweight loss as well. So this deadweight loss, if you charge price lower, So we eliminate this part. If we charge this price, we eliminate this part. If we charge the price here, we basically eliminate all the part. See, by different prices we eliminate the deadweight loss. So example of discrimination: movie tickets, airplanes, discount coupons, financial aid, quantity discounts, right? So why now you understand why the big brands and all those stuff, why they discriminate the price. The price of those, the same t-shirt here is different, in other city is different, right? Even the different parts of the cities, one store is more expensive, the other store is, you know, a little bit less expensive. Plus there is, you know, for example, if we talk about Old Navy, in one store there is a sale, in other store there is no sale, right? Because they are charging different prices, discriminatory practices. So the conclusion is that how prevalent are the monopolies are common, right? We see in the form of government granted monopolies, in the form of unique resources, because we don't have nowadays, resources are shared by many, you know, in a country, or in geography there may be a unique resources, but now every country has its own power to negotiate with this ownership of a key resources. But nowadays it's rare that a company has only one company is granted to have ownership of a key resource. Only small handful amount of companies, they have this ownership of a key resource. For example, handling nuclear material, or handling the, you know, diamond mines, or gold mines, like that. Most firms have different most firms have some control over their prices. What do we mean by that? Because there are many firms nowadays, they have control over the prices, right? They can charge different prices. H&M can charge different prices, Gap can charge different prices, right? Nike can charge different prices, Reebok can charge different prices. Firms with substantial monopoly power are rare. The firms who has exact power, you know, complete power, they are very rare, very rare, because there is some influence of the customer as well. And plus, few goods are truly unique, which can be called as a monopoly, right? So let's go further. So there is a chart here, the summary, which basically act as a comparison of competition with the monopoly. So similarities are here, as for example, goal of the firm, both firms, is to maximize profit. The rule is the same, that MC is equal to MC is equal to M or. So in short run, can they earn profit? Yes, they are earning profit. In long run, they are earning profit, but not the competition. Differences is that number of firms, monopoly has one, competition have many. But is the marginal revenue? Marginal revenue here is equal to price, but here marginal revenue is always less than the price. What is the price? The price is set as marginal cost. Here in monopoly, price is always greater than the marginal cost. So that is it is good for society welfare. Competition, yes, but monopoly, no. Entry in long run, in competition, free entry. In monopoly, there is barrier, no, right? Price discrimination can occur in competition, no, because they are selling identical product. So in price discrimination is good in monopoly, right? So this basically summary can give you a very handful picture of the differences between competition and monopoly.